Hello, everyone. I am Robert, and welcome back to another episode of Sepia Tears. So we are trying to find out where Mira is, and she has ditched us for some reason. And now it's our turn to find her. Need to figure out where she is. Of course. Huh? This isn't so hard after all. There are really only two places she could expect me to search: the roof of the school and the hilltop of the cherry tree. The roof would make sense. It's cylindrical. The place where we first met is a place where she'd want us to part. Not to mention, if invariably brings back memories from 3 years ago. Whatever her role in that story was, maybe the rooftop means something to her, too. But I can't forget about the hill either. That was the first midday we spent together. The first time I saw that she was really like beneath the facade she tried to put up. Wouldn't it be significant to her too? Wouldn't she want to visit before she leaves, especially if she used to go there as a child? Kinsey's rooftop isn't too far from here, but it's a bit of a detour. The school is a long way off by public transit. It's possible to go to the hill and then head back to the school. But if Mira's in the rush, I won't be able to catch up if my guess is wrong. I have to pick one. Slowly, carefully. What would Mira want? Okay, alright. I'm only going to find her if she wants me to. And there can only be one place that means more to her than anywhere else. And here we go. To the school, rooftop, or go to the hill. So, decisions. It would make sense if we find her at the school, because, that's where we first met, and she was going to tell us something back then. Maybe she wanted us to go over there. Is that why she disappeared? Or we go to the hill, where we had our moments there, in our talk of Kinsey and the pocket watch, but let's see. I'm gonna go try and give it to the school. I don't know about the hill. Let's see. The rooftop. It makes sense. She wrote this whole play and cast herself as a leading actress. If she wants to end things cleanly, she'll go back to where it all began. Here he goes. Gotta pray for this to happen. If she's there, I'm here. I look up the roof and realize that I have no idea how to get there. But there has to be a way. There's always a way. But would she have done it? I sprint around the side of the school to see if there's anything else I could climb on. I noticed the outdoor shed that had long since been sitting at the back of the school building, near the back door to the construction lab. And then it makes sense. The structure is almost half the height of the school. It's been here since the beginning, but I never once thought about it. I leap onto a stack of leftover wood and grab onto a hold of the shed's roof. Pulling myself up with strength I never knew I had, my feet grab hold and I regain my balance. The bottom of the second floor windowsill isn't too far, digging my fingers into the few inches of space between the window and the brick wall. I forcefully pull myself up with the help of my feet. Just a bit more. Considering how large these windows are, I only need to grab a couple of old bricks above it to pull myself to the top. With the grasp of breath and the skip of a heartbeat, I propel myself upward and I grab hold of the roof. My fingers cling to the railing and I roll myself over. Landing on my back, I stare unconfused, unfocused at the snowy sky above. I am not reading well today, but it isn't over. Tell me that. There, on the opposite corner of the roof, staring up at the night sky, is the person I was looking for. And there she is. Oh, she's happy. You made it. Of course I did. I knew that you'd find me. Her smile is blank, distant, like 2 weeks ago when we first met. I'm glad, Mark. Glad about what? The fact that I found you after you ran away from me? About everything. I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad to have gotten to know you. I'm glad to have fallen for you too. And I'm glad to be able to say goodbye like this. Mira. Wow. She's really going away. Her stolid gaze tells me that noticing can make her change her mind, but she still looks at me expectantly. You don't want to leave, do you? No, I don't. But I have to. If you'll get hurt either way, why not risk it and stay here? I can't do that. This was all wrong from the very beginning. Does that even matter now? Of course it does. You don't want the last 2 weeks to disappear, do you? They won't disappear. They can't. Memories don't die. But they can be tarnished. I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. Wait, don't jump to any conclusions. Those conclusions were determined from the moment we met. I lied to you. I'll forgive you for whatever you did. It's not that simple. Mira steps a step back, and I take a step forward. It's just like before, after 3 years. It's just like before. And if I stay, it'll all be wrong, and there'll be no turning back, and I'll never be able to forgive myself if you hate me. Take a deep breath and stop worrying. The problem is all in your head. No, it isn't. We won't get anywhere if we both back down. Maybe so, but after everything that happened, I don't want to lose what we already have. Mira, I've tried to reach out to her, but something stops me. If I do it, will I really destroy the memories we already made? No matter what she's hiding, I'll accept it, but I'll leave it at this then. The answer is right in front of you, Mira. Make your choice. Uh-oh. It's tough to see what's in front of you when you're afraid of what's behind you. I hope there's not another choice in here. Let me just go spastically save on this part. The snow moves in reverse. I'll never forget you, Mark, and I wasn't lying when I said that you were my first love. Her words are only a whisper that fades as she takes her last step backward and falls off the roof. What? I walk forward slowly and with my leaden feet. Ha 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 ha. I'm not surprised. There's nothing below but a balcony overlooking a garden with a small patch of snow-covered soil lying below. But the snow had been fallen for a while this time, and the whole balcony is covered save for the spot she landed on. A short trail of footprints leads her away. Oh, that's right. I caught a glimpse of something when she jumped. Don't cry. Oh man. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, this can't be happening. Oh, Mark. This isn't over. I miscalculated. I tried my best, but in the end I guessed wrong. And so the cycle continues, which means as long as I persist, I can try again, over and over and over. Even if it kills me, even if it turns me into a dry, soulless husk, well, I guess you really want to keep on going. So you want to stand up. There we go. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll stab myself again and again and again. If it's for her, I'll shatter my heart as many times as it takes. To the hill. It's dark. The streetlights are still on, and the downtown partygoers make it feel as nothing has changed. But the most important thing is missing. She's gone. She's disappeared, just like she promised. No, 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 no. Oh, I think this is a repeat of what happened. I can do this. I can figure this out. Okay, mirror vanished approximately 15 minutes ago. Well, technically, we just did a redo on this. So, let's try to skip forward because I know I've gone through this before. Because it's all repeating itself. Because I, for one, have seen this and have not finished yet. So we'll try to finish going to the hill. There we go. I've got it. She'll be at the hill. I grit my teeth and sprint through the snowy city. I made it. I collapsed in the snow with the hill looming before me. Just a little bit more. A few more steps. A few more frosted breaths. I placed my hand on the edge of the hill, digging into the snow. It'll only take a bit more energy to pull myself up. The moment I peek above this hill, it'll be over. What'll I do if she isn't here? There. She was crying. Damn it. Isn't that all that matters? I tense my fingers against the frozen ground. I find a solid rock to push on in, and with my body poised, I climb the last yard. Hey, oh, she is there. What do you know? And she seems happy to see us. You came. Hey, this seems like a deja vu thing. Huh. Before at the school. What's going on here? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't. But why here? Isn't that what I should be asking you? Stop. What? I ran away for a reason. We can't be together. What right do you have to decide that? I told you, I was lying from the beginning. Shut up. The fleeting snow on Mira's hair drops a lit match in my stomach. And everything goes ablaze. I love you. Now stop talking. I step toward her and she steps back. Wait, you don't understand. It isn't that easy. It isn't that simple. We're not fit for each other, and that'll never change. It didn't work back then, and it sure as hell won't work now. Never? You're kidding me. Not in the least? What the hell is there to understand? I pushed. It doesn't matter. No, I won't accept it. I pushed and pushed. Is that all you're going to do? Shout until I give in and embrace you? If that's the case, then I might as well leave. I love you. Oh, wow. No matter what I do, I can't change that. No matter who you really are, or what you did. Even if I tell myself I don't care, or I try to give up, it doesn't matter if I say I love you or hate you. I can't stop. That's how important you are. It's incredibly, stupefyingly, mind-bogglingly dumb, isn't it? But I can't help it. No one can. Are you serious? I wish I weren't, but I am. I can't give up on you. Do you think you can give up on me? You shouldn't have come here. God, why here of all places? I only wanted to visit for a moment, just to say goodbye. You were supposed to meet me at the school and I guess that's just too bad. If you end up hating me, I'll never be able to live with myself. I'm like you. I'm wounded too. So tell me everything. But it's wrong. It's all wrong. As long as you're with me, I'll forgive you. So tell me, if I do, you will then tell me this. Why didn't you run away? You could have hidden someplace where I'd never find you. You weren't supposed to find me here. You should have gone back to where we first met, and I've been waiting, and I would have said goodbye, and none of this would have ever happened. And yet you came here. A smile pushes its way through the tears. Yeah, I did. It's too late to run away. Strands of hair flicker across her eyes, and the memory resurfaces. I was there, Mark. I remember everything. You were hurt. You didn't cry, but you were like a kid realizing for the first time that there's no Santa Claus. I remember you. But you don't remember me. Mira, it all makes sense. She was never a long lost love. She was just, I deceived you, Mark. I dressed like her, acted like her, lived like her. Dyed my hair, stole her ribbon, and used it all against you. So, Mira, you're not who you say you are, and yet you did all this just to do what? What's your goal in this? So what? You're you. You're the one I fell for. If only it were that simple. I wasn't kidding. I lied. I lied about everything. That doesn't Don't you see what this means? The woods, the roof, your window, everything. Asking you about your taste in literature, what a joke. I wouldn't read classic lit if I didn't have a teacher breathing down my neck. And the sports day at my school, that too. At least I had the sense to practice jumping out of my own bedroom window 10 or 20 times before doing it for real. Just imagine it. A lonely girl standing in front of a mirror, trying and retying her ribbon until it looked like her crush's crush, her rival, her idol. Standing there for hours, forgetting that there was homework to be done and dinner to be eaten. Just standing there, crying. I knew how hurt you were, too. I figured it as soon as I saw you, but I went ahead with it. I set you up to think you had a chance. Don't even think twice. The storybook romance doesn't exist, Mark. Wasn't this all a bit too convenient? Reality would never unfold that way. It never does, unless one of the parties is putting on a show. Isn't it pathetic? You don't know me. You never even met me. It's everything about me. This was all just a story to prove that I could make you look at me. To me, you're a boy who changed my life. But to you, I'm no one. The girl you fell for doesn't even exist. I'm no savior. I'm a fantastic actress. My hands are numb to the wind. And what about the hill? What? You said you were acting, right? What about the evening we spent on this hill? Were you wearing your mask even then? And our kiss was a lie too, right? Oh, I'm sure. Totally convinced. You were my first love, Mark. I took this ribbon from your crush because I wanted to be like her, and I lied to you these past 2 weeks to prove that I finally was. And now that's done, there's nothing more to be said. I smile. I think you're missing the point. I couldn't expect you to know this, but there's one fact that you forgot to calculate. All this time, I wondered if you were a childhood friend. I thought this was all nostalgia. I assumed that this was why I was falling for you. You reminded me of something of someone, but that's not the case at all. We were barely even acquaintances. You know what that means, don't you? That memory is irrelevant. It was you that I fell for. Huh. You might think that you're a great actress, but you're not perfect. See this? What you're doing right now? This is called acting. Mark, you're not the only one who's done stupid things in the name of love. Confess, don't confess, what does it matter? You're screwed once, you fall for someone anyway. So let's make the best of a bad situation, shall we? Oh. Will you join me? You can't do this. You're weak. I'll learn to be strong. It takes a lot of guts to be strong, you know. And I'm not strong either. Then you'll learn to be strong too. What if I can't? Then we'll be weak together. Does it even matter? You're not taking this seriously though enough. This is a big commitment. Things might go wrong, and we can hurt each other. What if you wake up one morning and decide to walk out on me? That won't happen. Then what if I decide to walk out on you? That's... Gotcha. She runs her hands through her hair and unties her dangling red stripe. That won't happen. You sure? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I promise. She's crying. If you make me cry, I'll never forgive you. That feeling's mutual. Oh man, Whew. That was some ending. Man, it took a while, but... Oh man. I guess, that's pretty much it for this whole visual novel game. Very nice soundtrack. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted for no reason. Well, I probably wouldn't try to do anything more to it. But anyways, this is a pretty good visual novel. It's kind of from the beginning to middle to almost at the end, it was pretty much dragging on, especially with a lot of with the dialogues, back and forth. I didn't get much of a decision points. I mean, since it's free to play, it's definitely got its quirks in here and there. Definitely it's a pretty good story, I believe. It's pretty simple, not too much twists here and there. I didn't well, until the end, I didn't expect too much. I thought for sure that the Mira was gonna be gone for forever, but it proves to to show that Mark was able to stand up and keep on going, do this over again. I guess that's what you call as a retry. To if the school didn't work, then probably the hill does, and then it worked out from there. Mark was able to talk his way through, be able to realize that Mira was, deceiving him all in all, because he had no idea who she is, but still he fell in love with the person that she claims to be and who she really is during the times that they spent the 2 weeks together. So kudos to the developers on this, and pretty well made. I wish I had more interactions with decision making and whatever goes around with the visual novel. Make it a little bit more challenging here and there, but more like less, dialogue. I mean, though they're trying to develop a build up into it, but yeah, that's how it is. Oh wow, and there's the one with Mira's diary. Well, I think I'm gonna end it for here about the Sepia tears. I don't know if I'm gonna go through Mira's diary, but oh well. I mean, very good story. Very it's not too complicated. It's very simple, straight to the point of how it is. I kind of knew where things were gonna head towards, and there were a very few things that I got turned around from. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, enjoyed this game, and you want to try it out for yourself, you can find it in Game Joel. It's free to play. And for everyone who stuck around through all the episodes, thank you for watching all throughout. If you like, yeah, definitely leave a like, comment. What do you think about this video? Subscribe to me, Robert. Definitely, I'm gonna put up more videos. I'm not gonna probably do visual novels for a little while, but I definitely try to get more different content out there. I know I've been heard that I should, but definitely been talking way too much. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.